MsSulfrus here. So it's a bit of a weird one today. It's kind of like a vlog recap thing. So on Friday I got to go to London with my dad for the day. It's kind of like a birthday present, late birthday present. And in the morning we went to Lady Dinah's cat emporium, which was so much fun. There are lots of cute kitty cats and things to cuddle and coffee and cake, which is great. I'll get back to that in a minute. And then in the afternoon we went to the London Anime and Gaming Con, which again was really cool. I thought I'd filmed more than I did. I really didn't film that much. I made sure I charged up my camcorder and made sure I'd emptied my SD card. Everything was all set, and then I forgot to put the SD card back in. So I had to swap the SD card from my phone over to my camera while I was on the train to London and blah blah blah, but I kind of sorted it. So because of that I was really conscious of how long I was filming for, and it turns out that the total footage that I got for the whole day was 5 minutes long. So yay, I didn't film that much at all. So I'm going to talk about it though. So we're going to start off with Lady Dinah's. I mean, there's so many cats. Like, my favourites were Wookie and Artemis. They were the best. Wookie was just this big floppy fluff ball that was just kind of like laying down all the time and being adorable. And I think Wookie was probably everyone's favourite. I got a badge that said Team Wookie. But yeah, he looked really grumpy, but then I spoke to the woman there and she said, oh no, he's not grumpy, he's just confused. But the cafe itself, there were a few rules. There's like, it's like don't wake up the cats, don't corner the cats, don't wave things in the cats' faces, which is kind of, anyone who's got a cat or, you know, has any kind of respect for animals, I suppose, or knowledge of animals would know not to scare them that much. There's still so much fun. There's the top floor where you go in, and that was where we were sitting, and there's lots of things on the walls for the cats to climb up, and you know, a lot of the time the cats would be asleep on the table. Some people, one person even ended up eating at the table with the cat sat on the table next to them, which don't know if I'd be happy doing that, but still, I mean, it was brilliant, really really cool. And then there was the downstairs bit, which looked really nice. It was like a big den, and because it was underground there's no windows, but there was a big tree, like fake tree in the middle that went up to the ceiling, and the cats could climb inside the tree, and there were rope ladders going across, and yeah, so cool. I ordered, I think my dad just had tea, but I had coffee and raspberry cheesecake, which is really really yummy. Very very nice. It meant I couldn't stroke cats for about 5 minutes, but it doesn't matter because it's still yummy. There was the gift shop, and I bought little kitty cat post-it notes in a box, look, and you build the box yourself, and it's a little kitty cat post-it notes, and you look so sad. Look at you. Even better, kitty cat gloves. So now if I ever want to dress up as a kitty cat, I have little kitty cat gloves. Yeah. So I mean, that was the Café. I'll leave like a link in the description to their website. They've got Instagram, they've got Facebook, they've got Twitter. They're really good. I put on Twitter that, oh, thank you for a brilliant day, it was great, and they answered within about 5 minutes. The cats are obviously really well looked after, and I think they adopt them all as well. All of the cats were really well behaved but friendly. None of them, you know, we didn't have any trouble with any of the cats. They were all brilliant. There was one of them even knew how to open the box of treats, so she left the tub of treats on the floor for it, and it kind of stood on top of it and pushed with its front paws to push the lid off. Really, really cute cat, and I got to feed the cat some treats as well. And there's loads of toys lying around, so you can play with the cats too. Like you can wave some toys around for them and things, and they really liked bubble wrap. One of them got his head stuck inside a bag. Lots of stuff. I've probably been talking about this for far too long now, but cute kitty cats, that was great. I'd do that again, definitely. And like, you know, recommend to anyone, please go, because it was amazing. So then in the afternoon we went to London Anime and Gaming Con. We missed a lot of like what people would say is the good stuff, like the main events, because they're all on Saturday and Sunday. It was at, oh my god, I don't know the name of the building. I have the leaflet. Let me look at the leaflet, find out the name of the building. Okay, I can't remember the exact address of it or the name of the building. It was in we got the tube to Highbury and Islington. I don't think I mentioned the cat cafe's in Shoreditch. Sorry for not saying anything. The building is split into like different rooms. So there was like the dealers bit where there's loads and loads of merchandisey stuff, and like the trading card games were all set up and things like that. It was the area like where all the little presentations were being done, so a lot of the cosplay talks. That was where the bar was as well. Above that there was like a little screening room where they were showing anime and stuff. And there was also apparently a gaming room upstairs, which I didn't go to, but there weren't any gaming events on the Friday, as far as I know. Also, although I love gaming and there's loads of things like that I like, I probably wouldn't take part in any of them because I'm nowhere near as good as the people who would be taking part as well, and I wouldn't want to look stupid. Above all of this there was like the main hall, which I'm guessing is where most of the main events would have taken place on Saturday and Sunday, and maybe later on the Friday. But that was also where there was loads more merchandise and things. I mean, the thing I was most excited about, which I've bought and I'm so happy with it, is this. It's the crest of reliability. I've been looking for Digimon crests for ages, and like I've been going on Amazon and eBay, and I found some that were like £100 collectible items, which obviously I don't want. Because I was just, it's just something I want for me. And then I found like really cheap, like £20 ones that were just kind of really cheap, horrible things. And now I found this one, which, I mean, it's obviously not the huge collectible amazing ones, but it's at least heavy and it feels nice. I was so happy that I got it. And I've chose reliability because Joe is always my favourite, and I think reliability suits me more than most of the others. Definitely wouldn't have love, would I? So yeah, yay! So happy about that. There's loads of stuff that I could have bought though. There was one guy, I put a picture up of this as well because he didn't have enough leaflets to hand out, so I had to take a picture of it. But he made these he made some really nice like plaques, and then he also made little I think he called them deco nuts, but they were like little nutshells that he'd put like a clear resin in or something, I don't know what you'd call it, with little pictures in it. So there was some with like little sparkly Pikachus in, there was some with little Navis in, really, really cool. There was also a t-shirt that said baka 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 on it, that was cool. Loads of Pokemon stuff, loads of Pokemon plushies, which I could have bought and I would have loved to buy. I found some K-pop stuff, but there wasn't very much. There was only some posters and some bags, and they had like some albums as well, but the albums are still really expensive. Like, they're always all nice collectible things. This is Fuzzballs. There is a like Tumblr thingy on there, but the guy set up a website now because I was talking to the creator that was there, and he said it started out as like a webcomic and then people were asking for merchandise. So it's all brilliant, and the guy was really nice as well. And it's so cute. Look, that was one of the t-shirts that they had as well. Like the carrot, the cooking. So cool, really, really good. I got some sweets. I got some more like Japanese sweets. They're like loads and loads of little ones to try. So I'll do that one day as well. I also bought some free Iwatobi Swimming Club charms. Like one for me, one for my friend. I mean, I probably missed, like I say, I missed all the good stuff, so there are going to be people who can tell you loads better things than me. But I'm just really happy that I got my crest, so, you know, yay. So one of the things that I didn't do at the Anime and Gaming Con was, you get split up into teams. So there was like I don't know what the teams were because I didn't do it. That's more if you were like taking part in some of the competitions and things. Okay, so yeah, I've probably rambled on for far too long now and still managed to miss loads of stuff out. So I'm really sorry that I can't explain it any better. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope this video wasn't too boring, and I'll see you all again soon. Selfie out. Bye!